How do you know if you are working too hard? Do you feel depleted? Do you feel like you don't have very much to show, but you've been putting in the time and the effort? These are signs that your hard work is actually working against you. A fundamental law of the universe is it works with efficiency. Think of a river. Does that baby flow upstream? If you've been working too hard, you've probably been trying to force your will on things. I know, I am incredibly guilty of this. I have been taught that if you want something, you go get it. You put that nose to the proverbial grindstone and grind. But it's not working. So what's the answer? Go with the flow. And I'll show you how to do that. This YouTube channel, for example, I have been flitting from subject to subject. However, 80% of my subscribers were coming from one type of topic, law of attraction. Now, I had saw this, but I didn't want to surrender my investment videos. I didn't want to surrender my ASMR videos. In my mind, all these things went together. To be rich and successful, you need to harness the power of the law of attraction. You need to know how to invest, and you need to reprogram your subconscious mind. However, this is Trice's philosophy, not a globally recognized philosophy. And so the subscribers would not feel interested in different subjects, and that was killing the channel. And then I wised up, because here's a little secret, guys. Over the past 15 months, I have put in about 2,000 hours into my YouTube channel because I love doing it. But holy heck, I don't have very much to show for that amount of time. So I harnessed the power of the universe to go with the flow. And instantly when I accepted, baby, I got a law of attraction channel. All of a sudden, my last two videos have performed in the number 1 and the number 2 slot. And perhaps the universe was leading me to my $1 million manifestation because I can still talk about money. I could just spin these off in little mini courses and still satisfy my urge to share my financial knowledge with the world. So look at the activity that you've been doing. Just ask yourself, where are 80% of the results coming from? And then let go of the rest. The second tip, I'm a little embarrassed to admit. Stop working so hard to get massively better results. You have to do this one scary thing, own your worth. And if you're anything like me, I felt like I was owning my worth, that I am very worthwhile, that I am a rose in a garden, but I was not. And I only found that truth when I saw that I was hiding behind perfectionism. Did you know perfectionism is a sign of low self-worth? I just heard that over at the ASMR psychologist, and it blew my mind. But as she explained it, it made so much sense. Humans are not designed to be perfect. They're designed to learn. And how do we learn? By falling down. That is the only way we can learn. My YouTube videos have over 50% retention, up to 60% on some. And yet that wasn't good enough. I said, you know what, I'll branch out and start creating products when they get a little bit better, when I could master my hooks or transitions or filming or blah, blah, blah. I just kept moving the bar. Do you do that? Find yourself constantly in a game that you've organized in a way that you cannot win? And I'm going to tell you an epic failure of mine. I see a YouTube channel as a storefront. Now, when you start, your storefront might be on Y Street and not down Park Avenue, but you still have a storefront. And each view is a potential person that you can serve and help if you offer them something. But did Trice do that? No, she had 1 million views on this channel. Think of that as 1 million customers walking through your store, and she offered them nothing. She didn't even offer them Kool-Aid for free. And that only can be attributed to me not owning my worth, me not thinking that I have something valuable to offer. And that's simply not true. That's not true of me, and that's not true of you. If you're like me and you're going from doing literally nothing to claiming your power, I really advise to start small because it's going to feel like you're dying. And part of you is that old part that doesn't feel worthy enough. is dying. So for me, my version of starting small was to make a t-shirt and put it on T-string, not in hopes that anybody would buy it, but just to hold up this truth to myself that I have a storefront with no goods in it. And the shirt is Kisses, 25 cents. It's fun and it's flirty and it's charging. And that is a small metaphor for holding your own power. If you are adding more value to the person that you're serving than they give you in dollar value, you have made the world a better place. And you shrinking from these gifts is not giving the world all the magic that it deserves. So my darling dearest, if you are working too hard, ask yourself, are you selling anything? And if you are you selling it to a lot of people? Are you telling them about it? My hunch is if you are not making the money that you deserve, you're missing one of those two pieces. Those are the two essential steps, but you're not going to have the energy to do it unless you add this one last thing. The last little thing that you need to make your financial dreams come true while working less is to raise your vibration and to stop squandering your precious energy. Your energy is a depletable resource, and you need to sleep and rest in order for it to be rejuvenated. And I am so guilty of squandering my energy. I could fight with my shadow. I would get in such a tizzy if I felt like I was slighted or wronged, or if I felt misunderstood or not heard. I would rage against the machine. I even got banned from Frontier Airlines because I insisted that they hear my point of view, that they were terrible at customer service, and almost missed my son's birthday party by being kindly escorted out of the airport by two generous police officers, kicking and screaming. I say this because I think it's easy for anybody to let their emotions get away from them. Think of it in terms of energy. Who gets more deals and success and good things coming to them? Miss Debbie Downer, who's always fighting with herself, or Say Yes Kate, who's like, you know what? Things are going to work out for me. It's a beautiful day. I may have broken my favorite glass, but that's just making more room on the cupboard for other ones. So my recommendation is for 2 days. 2 days only, as a teeny experiment, so that you can see the massive benefits. Do something that's going to put you in a high vibration from the get-go. Exercise, dance, play, get dressed up, smile, laugh, phone a friend. And you will see what a massive difference this makes. Now imagine doing it for a whole year. Poolside with margaritas. That's what it looks like, because more money will roll in with a lot less effort. And until next time, ciao! Hi, my friends. The people that are watching this are probably the people that I love the most. You guys are the reason I do this channel. I've talked a lot in the past few videos how the channel has been dying off because of various reasons. But when I receive your comments and I hear how it helped you, I don't care that it helped one person. That makes me feel so fulfilled. So I am keeping this channel, regardless if it's a baller performer or not. But I am changing my uploading schedule to 1 day a week, Wednesdays, because I am currently in Montana and my husband had to stay home to open the spa. So I have 2 young kids with not a lot of extra help. So time will be limited. So for the next month or so, I will just be posting on Wednesdays. And I can't wait to see you again. Ciao.